Hello everyone, Assalamu alaikum, welcome back to my channel Research Hour. This is me, Amisha Ghaffar here. Today I'm going to talk about another excellent scholarship opportunity. But before proceeding further in this video, I wanted to say one thing. Like, if you haven't subscribed my channel yet, make sure to pause this video right over here and subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon so that you didn't miss any kind of new updates that I post on my channel. Okay, so let's get started. Today I'm going to talk about University of Malta scholarships, and you guys can see from my screen that I'll be discussing about it, and I will be discussing about the fully funded scholarship for masters and PhD scholarship. What kind of degrees they are offering, and all other things related to the scholarship. So let's get started. So this is the advertisement, and in this advertisement, they have covered all the things, all the necessary things which you want to know about it, and which you want to know about. Well, which you want to know, we should really know before applying. Okay, and let's get started by just reading their instructions and their related things about the scholarships. Okay, so as I already told you that University of Malta scholarship for 2025 to 2026 has already begun. So, and their deadline is, I think so, it's May 31st, but I 30 or 31st, but I'll confirm you at the end of this video. So stay tuned. Okay, I'm not gonna read it's like unnecessary things that you don't need to know. I'm just gonna read each and everything in detail, what you need to know about the scholarship, how you can apply, what are the required documents, and all the things related to the scholarships. Okay, yeah, that this is the thing that I'm gonna discuss with you. University of Malta scholarships overview. So it is the host country, it is a Malta, and institution is University of Malta. And then degree levels, like this scholarship is only for masters and PhD. No undergrad or BS like level scholarships are opened over here. And eligible applicants must be international students. Okay, so they didn't require a specific country student. So all the countries, all the students from different countries are eligible to apply over here. Now let's talk about the scholarship benefits. Okay, so the scholarship at the university for the 2025 to 2026 academic year are designed to support student access through, like they offer fully funded or partial tuition fees waiver. It depends on your degree, it depends on your grades, and it depends on your achievements as well, whether you are able to eligible to get the fully funded or a partial tuition fees waiver. So it just depends on your degrees or what. Okay, so now let's talk about another thing, which is monthly stipend. You will be getting monthly stipend or support for living expenses depending on the award type. If you will be getting the fully funded scholarship, so you will get the monthly stipend according to that monthly stipend amount according to that. And then if you are able to get partial tuition fees waiver, then your stipend will be according to your partial tuition fees eligibility criteria. Then access to academic development programs such as the research initiative and mentorship. It is very important thing that you got access to these programs, but it also depends again but which kind of scholarship you will bring. Okay, and then invitations to university sponsors, networking, and career events. It is also very important thing, and I am again gonna say that it all depends on the things that you will be like getting in future. So what are the eligibility requirements for this scholarship? So this is the most important thing. The eligibility requirements are the same that I have discussed in my previous videos. Eligibility may be vary depending on the specific scholarship program, but general criteria is this that I'm going to discuss about it. Academic excellence, a strong academic background with competitive grades or test scores. So they require different tests. Um, you have to get excellent scores in your tests, and they require academic background with excellence. And if you haven't academic background in your excellence, then make sure to do some courses, and make sure to take part in different activities, so that academic and non-academic both backgrounds are important. Then proof of financial needs. Some scholarships give priority to the students with documented financial hardship, so you should give them a proof. And then this is the very, by the way, this is the The second bullet point is extra in this video, because I haven't, because every institution or every organization doesn't need proof of financial need. Okay. So university admissions, applicant must have an offer of admission, so make sure to have an offer of admission letter from university before applying for this scholarship. Okay. What are the required documents to apply for this scholarship? Once you applied for a particular admission, and once you apply for a particular program at the university and you got the admission letter, you got acceptance, but you are unable to pay their fee, because their fee are very, very high. Fees are very, very high. So what you're gonna do is that you have to apply for their scholarship. So for their scholarship, which documents do you require? You have to require the copy of University of Malta admission letter. This is the most important thing. Then you have you have to provide them updated CV, then motivational letter outlining academic goal and reasons for applying, in copy of passport identification page, and then academic transcripts. Okay, so after applying, make sure to keep the deadlines in your mind. I have already shared the deadline. These are the 3 different phases where applications are being accepted, and this is the second phase that is being continued. So this is the main thing, that how you apply. The above that I have shared the different things. Before you applying, make sure to keep the documents required in your hand, and make sure to have the eligibility requirements. Once you will be that, okay, I am over the things and I am above the things, and I can I have all the required documents, and I'm eligible. So what you're gonna guys do, you just have to apply. For applying for the scholarship, follow these steps. First step is that research available scholarship. Make sure to visit their official website, okay, of website of Malta, and I will be sharing official website of Malta in my description. So make sure to check the things over there in my description box. So research available scholarship. Make sure to visit their official website or scholarship portal to explore. This is their, by the way, this is their official website. I will share the link of website in the description of this video. Make sure to discuss and make sure to explore all the things by your own. Okay. And then once you like satisfied that, okay, I am gonna apply over here, this is a very best scholarship for me, then this is the second step, which is gather documentation. Collect all the required documents in the specified formats, or usually PDF or Word. And I highly recommend you guys to upload the PDFs, but it depends upon the university's website which documentation or which specified formats they require. Okay, so complete the application form. Fill out application scholarships application form accurately, ensuring all sections are completed. Make sure do not leave any kind of documentation or any kind of form blank or empty. Make sure to submit your application online or through the designated email, but before the deadline, make sure to submit the application online, because most of the time they didn't require you to send them an email. Okay. And then make sure to attach all the required documents which are included, and then stay updated for their response, and I hope you will be getting the scholarship very soon, inshallah. So this was the like simple procedure, and I hope you will apply over there and you will get the scholarship. So this is their website, and they have written each and everything according to your situation, and according to this, like you guys can get the fees and funding uh, tab, and they have written each and everything in detail, like what is the application fees for the scholarship or for the admission. They have written over here each and everything in detail, and I am gonna quickly go through all the things. Application holding overseas qualifications, like the application processing fees for applicant holding, this is like 95 euros. You have to pay the 95 euros and while you are applying, okay, until the first deadline. And then for those courses which accepted applications following the first deadline is euro 150. Okay. And then applicants holding local qualifications, and if you have local qualifications, then your application fees is 25 euros and then the 60 euros, it depends. Okay, and then change of courses fee. So applicants who applied for undergrad and postgraduate courses, their fees is are different. Make sure to read in carefully. And then application fees. These are the application fees, tuition fees where applicable are available for overview of each course for both non-European and European. So if you are not getting the scholarship, so these are the different fees for doctor students reading the courses for leading to PhD. So make sure to have that thing in your mind. Okay, this is the full time application fees 11,000 euros, and this is the full time 600 euros. Okay, they have written each and everything in detail. Then this is the thing. Now let's talk about the funding opportunities. From time to time, research entities within the university publish calls for funded opportunity as a part of research programs, including scholarship, postgraduate, and different things. So make sure to go through in detail. Okay, they have written over here scholarship about and stipends, and if I'll go through each and everything in detail, the video will be too long to continue. But yeah, they have written over here that the stipends offices provide its guidelines and help for students in relation to students maintenance grant, and application for academic 2025 to 2024 are now open. So this call for 2024 or 2025, I think this link will not be working, but yeah, you guys can log in from here and you guys can check for different details. I hope they have opened their application for 2025 to 2026 intake very soon. And yeah, that's it for today. This is the online application where you guys can apply, like applying for maintenance grant. They have written over here the eligibility criteria, and they have written over here how you can apply for the online maintenance grants, each and everything in detail. So make sure to apply. Okay, so yeah, that's it for today. I hope I have shared each and everything in detail. I hope I've showed the thing is very in detail. So if you have any questions or queries, do let me know in the comments below. I will meet you guys as soon as possible. So I will meet you in another video with another excellent scholarship opportunity. Till then, Allah Hafiz.